Good evening.
Hey, don't look at this.
Mic check. Mic check.
Mic check.
Mic check. Mics are working. All right.
With it, we did.
I'm not going through another intro ever again on this stream where the mics are muted. Mark my words.
It will never happen.
It will never happen.
For sure.
We are not amateurs. We're back to some more Keyforge. So, another night of decks squaring off.
We do have a former TTR champion in Rivero the Armed.
Yep.
The one to take down Light Tasker famously.
Yeah.
The one then to lose the belt.
Yeah. It's got a chance to try to reclaim some glory.
Yeah.
Slithering Xylia of the Cemetery is a deck that has an interesting story behind it because this deck was when we went to PAX in 2019.
Yep, PAX Unplugged.
We met on the first night we stayed there. We met up with Crit Camp, and they had like a little AOA sealed tournament, just like some people. And this is the deck that I played in that. And so I did not win it, but the deck did.
You won like a game.
It was a PAX Crit Camp Invitational participant.
It was a very exclusive event.
Very exclusive participant. So, so first up is Rivero, and you're on Dactorat.
Okay. Dactorat is okay. It's Coda. I had not put its set in its name for some reason, but it's fine.
We got the Tide for Rivero.
I think these are the disgusting sleeves.
Those?
Maybe they're not.
Those, I think, are just...
Yeah, you're right. They're just normal.
They're just normal matte Dragon Shields.
They just feel kind of weird. I guess they're old as fuck.
Yeah.
Because they're Coda. Apparently, Dragon Shield had to recall a bunch of sleeves. Do you know anything about that?
No.
Really? Okay. I'm surprised that you don't.
Are they poisonous? I hope
they
not.
They were just like apt to splitting. It was like likely split sleeves in production. So
does it work like the way car recalls work, where you have to be the one who goes through all the trouble of getting this part fixed?
Yeah, probably.
Dragon Shield mailed out they had like a new like retailer display, which is really nice. It comes with like some lighting on it. It's got like big like 3D marketing stuff, and it's like size for all the Dragon Shield products and stuff. So,
that's awesome.
We got that in the last like couple of weeks, and so it's just like a really nice looking display. Before it was just kind of like put your Dragon Shields on some sort of shelf somewhere. So
5.
Okay, 14.
Oh my god. DT best. I think Rivero might be pretty well positioned in this pod too. We'll see. Just from looking at it. I mean, Dark Tidings versus a bunch of sets that are older, I feel like it's got a pretty good advantage. It's Dark Tidings, AOA, Coda, and
Mass Mutation.
Mass Mutation. Okay, yeah. Helm is good.
I think this is Mulligan. This hand's not bad, but it's like a lot of reactionary stuff. It was a 4-2 hand, so
simply a skill issue. We've never made a play mistake on stream, first of all.
Yeah, there's no evidence of that, I think.
And if you think that we made a play mistake, it's you that's wrong.
Yeah, you should probably review all, 3,000 hours of content that we have.
Yeah, if you watched all our content, you'd understand why we made the play we did when we did.
Yeah. So. Oh, I was going first.
Yep.
I'll play Biome Discovery. Tide is high, otherwise raise the tide. So, your turn. Draw.
Play Headhunter and discard loot the bodies. Your turn.
Slow start. I'll play Master the Theory and archive a card. And it's your turn. I'll draw to you. So you go ahead.
I'll play Library of Babel and Knowledge is Power to archive a card. Your turn.
All right,
We're playing.
We're ripping.
Mine's Coda.
We're ripping. All right. I am going to put archives in my hand. I'm going to hornswoggle your library of Babel. Use an enemy artifact as if it were yours. And draw. I'm going to hornswoggle again. And you know what? I'm going to just borrow that library of Babel. I wish you had more artifacts, because I'd use them all. And then I'll play One-Eyed Willow. And it is your go. I will draw to you.
Shadows, I'm going to steal one, Nerve Blast.
How dare you?
Blast that. I'm going to play Urchin. Steal one.
How dare you?
Gonna play Ghostly Hand. I'm gonna put a Dusk Runner on Urchin. I'm gonna put a Dusk Runner on Headhunter. I think you drew the library. Did you draw with the library? First time
I drew the other Hornswoggle.
Your turn.
I had Hornswoggle and borrow, and so I was gonna Hornswoggle then borrow.
I see.
To make it a cute play. Alright, I am going to say Star Alliance. I'm going to Biome Discovery. Look at the top two and discard one. I guess I'll discard Booby Trap. You're not like swarming the board right now, so.
Yeah, making Amber at all. Why would you? It's foolish.
I am going to play Crash Muldoon. I'm going to play Diplomat Agung, and I'm going to choose Crash Muldoon to belong to House Shadows. Then I'm going to Grand Alliance Council. I'll choose Star Alliance, Shadows, Barovnar.
Okay.
I'm going to Xeno Training. I'll capture... And then I'll discard Selective Preservation, and then Crash Muldoon is going to reap to put me to 6. And it is your turn. Draw 6. Tell you to go ahead.
So I'll say Shadows. I'll play Magda the Rat. Play Nadia the Thief. And I'll play Old Bruno.
Shadows creatures in that deck are very rude.
Yeah. I'm done.
Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna say Logos. I'm gonna play Binary Moray and Binary Moray and Novu Archaeologist. Then I'll Forgive or Forget. And I'll get Gak. Actually, yeah, I'll get Gak. I guess I have to get One-Eyed Will. The rest of the whole discard pile is actions. So, all right, and I will tell you to go ahead. I will draw 4.
Do I just like use my Shadows guys before you gack them away? I do threaten at the same time, so probably fine. Yeah, sure. I'll say Shadows. I'll play Umbra. I'll steal 1. I'll reap twice. Your turn.
All right, I am going to say, Star Alliance. Play Lay of the Land. All right, and I guess put back like that, and then draw this one. I'm gonna Light of the Archons, Agung. I am going to Force Field Agung. The Gung is going to reap and ward, and I am going to make the binary moray Brobnar. And what's that? Oh, I was supposed to pick up my archives. Crash Muldoon, I suppose, just reaps. He's about to explode. We'd have to make Muldoon Brobnar. I think I have to make Muldoon Brobnar, because otherwise, when I kill Magda, we get the Amber back.
Yeah.
So. Alright, sorry, Binary Morays. Alright, I am going to Grand Alliance Council. I'll choose Logos, Star Alliance, Brobnar. Shadows will be Umbra. And then these explode. That deck doesn't have TMTP, does it?
I don't think so.
I'm gonna lose my goddamn mind if it does.
No, it doesn't.
Okay. And then I will play Operative Espion after having, like, I don't know, 6 amber stolen from me. Okay. And I'll play Espion. I'll tell you to go ahead. I will draw 2. I'll say check with 10.
Okay. I'll say Brobnar. Pick up the archive. Okay. I'm going to anger. Umbra's going to fight that. Steal 1. I'm going to Ganger Chieftain. Fight Crash Muldoon. Steal 1. And play Troll. Gonna Relentless Assault. I'm having fun. I'm gonna fight Crash Muldoon. Steal 1. With Umbra, I am gonna fight. I'll fight Moray. And then Troll will fight a gun. It's 4 power, right?
Yeah.
I'll discard Coward's End. Your turn.
Alright, I will forge. Good lord. Okay. I am going to say Shadows. I'm going to draw a card with Library. Okay. I'm going to play Seeker Needle. I'm going to Cement Shoes Umbra. I should never let that MF live. I'll play Cement Shoes on Troll, and I'll play One-Eyed Willa. And I'll tell you to go ahead, and I'll draw 3.
A Forge. Say Logos. Spectral Tunneler. Ganymede Archivist. Neurosiphon. Just gain 1. I will Knowledge's Power. Or an archive a card. Your turn. Check what's up. This is a sweet Brobnar side, dude. Every time I draw a card, oh my god, it's so good. I love some Coda Brobnar.
Alright, I am going to say Shadows. One-Eyed Willa's going to fight the Ganymede Archivist. I'll steal 1. I am going to Kerwallop, so deal 1 damage to each creature. And gain 1 for each creature destroyed. I am going to Seeker Needle the Troll. I'll play Gas Pipes. I have Save for Sorry, which I think I just discard. Archive any number of friendly creatures or choose a creature and deal a bunch of damage to it. So, oh, I guess I get to draw a card off this library. Okay, and your turn. I'll say check with 6 until you go ahead. I will draw or 2?
Upwards. I'll say logos. I'm gonna pick up the archive. I'm gonna lab work. And archive a card. I'm gonna lab work.
Yeah, I got the amber from the needle. Pretty
And
sure.
archive a card. I'm gonna play phase shift. Play this subtle mall. Your turn.
Alright, I will forge. Okay, I'm gonna say Logos. I'm gonna play Eddie and Archive. I am gonna play 2 information exchanges. I did not get to punish you with these, by the way. There were multiple times in the game where I think I would have just been an absolute beating. I'll play Tall Mage, and so that's 4 counters on Tall Mage, and then I'll discard Mind Bullets, and your turn. I'll draw these 3, and then untap, shuffle, draw.
I'm gonna say Robin Arm, pick the archive. I'm gonna put Phoenix Heart on the Espeon, and then I'm gonna punch it. I say catch, and I punch him. So you get that back to your hand, does 3 to everything else. And then I'll play Anger. And discard War Song.
Alright.
Still a cute play.
I'm gonna say Shadows. I'm gonna play Shoulder Id. I'm just gonna borrow your Subtle Maul if you don't mind. We're gonna use that. I think that card's close to blank. I'll use the library and draw. And I'll tell you to go ahead.
Logos, Archivist, Bat Jerome. What's up, Stormstrong? 52 months?
Look at that.
Thank you. 52 months.
Good lord.
Wowee.
Okay. Logos or Starlance? I guess I have to say Starlance. I guess I have to go with Starlance. I'm not crazy about it, but that's what we'll do. I'll play Lay of the Land with the top 3 cards. Put them back in some kind of order. Yes, this kind of order. I'll play Crash Muldoon. Oh, and I draw 1. I'm gonna give Crash Muldoon the Light of the Archons. I am gonna play Biome Discovery. Look at top 2 pitch 1. I'll pitch Master the Theory. I'm gonna discard Operative Espeon because that gives you you could take change to use creatures. So I'm gonna I've put my archives in my hand for Kincan. And then Muldoon is going to take out the Bat Drone. So I know better than to leave anything that says Steel fight steel on the table. So I'll say check with 6. It's your turn. I'll draw 4.
All right, I'll say shadows. I'll nerve blast to kill the candy can.
Dead.
Steal 1. I'll discard bad penny. I'll dusk runner. Your turn.
All right. I am going to say Logos. I'm going to information exchange. 2, please. Tall Mage is going to reap. I'm going to BDQ Tall Mage and the Ganymede Archivist, and then shoulder it and the other Archivist. Theory or conjecture, I will archive the top 2. And I'll say check with 8. It's your turn. I'll draw 3.
Got nothing.
Whew.
I think I got clunked up in like a really bad time.
You got clunked up.
In the middle.
Yeah. You got clunked up right before the shuffle, right?
Yeah. But damn. It's a good game.
Oh, I'm sorry. Here. Those are yours.
Yeah.
I wonder if the artifacts are just discards.
I mean, like, they aren't, like, that powerful, right? I don't know. I obviously didn't get to use any more artifacts, so. Okay. I will correctly log the first game this time.
If you could, please, yeah.
I was, in fact, I did the wrong game. The wrong deck won the first game last week, but I fixed it. But that meant 2 decks advanced. I know we talked about it a little bit at the end of the stream, where I thought correctly that I had put it in wrong. Okay, yep, DT best up. Power creep, man. Why even play Coda? There's not even a tide in Coda. Like, what's the point?
Yeah, what's the deal with
And there's
that?
no cards that even reference the tide in Coda. A new DT Evil Twin? Ooh.
Hellmelon's just the smothering deck, right?
Yeah, it's fat budget, right?
God, the Bulwarks. I don't know. This seems like a bad matchup for that deck.
Probably.
We'll see. 11. 5. I mean, that deck has some creature disruption, but
This is a mulligan.
I think this is a keeper.
Logos Bad Penny at the Midland event this weekend. Oh, that's cool. Was it AOA? That was AOA Alliance, right? How many people were there?
$19. Not a bad turnout.
That's cool. Okay. What is this? Garbage. Okay, yeah, I'll play Hidden Stash. For this card. Your turn.
I am going to say sorry, and I'm going to play Citizen Tricks and Steel. And then 2 Dreadbone Decimuses, which I will not use their ability. And your turn, I'll draw.
Okay, I'll say Sanctum. I'm going to Heart of the Common Purge, Dreadbone. Play Healing Blast. Your turn. Your favorite TTR deck? Helmelon? It's pretty cool. Pretty neat deck.
It's not DT. So
It's not DT.
you're not in character. I am going to say Sanctum. I'm going to play Barrister Joya, who's enhanced. I will play a Bull Hork. And I'll play Champion Anaphil. And I'm going to play Grey Rider, who's going to ready Bulwark. And Bulwark is going to reap.
All over Lower Michigan, even Dayton, Ohio, and South Bend, Indiana.
Oh,
What an event.
It's kind of cool.
I'll say Untamed. I'll play Full Moon. I'll play Inca the Spider and gain 1. I'll stun that Strix.
How dare you.
I'll play Soldiers to Flowers. I'll play Persistent Hunting for Sanctum. Your turn.
Alright, I am going to say Saurian. I'm going to play Forum of Giants. Start of your turn. The player who controls the most powerful creature gains 1.
Surely I'll get 1 from this game.
I will play Centurion, who's going to capture 1. I am going to City-State Interest. So to capture, to scatter some belts here, there.
What would you say I do against a bunch of creatures I can't kill?
There.
I can't. I don't know.
Citizen Tricks is going to untap. And then Dreadbone Decimus, I think, is just going to reap. And I will tell you to go.
GG gave some old FFG prize for it. That's awesome.
Oh, that's really cool. Draw 3.
Okay, Shadows. I'm snack lifting. Your Form of Giants.
Okay.
I'll play Special Delivery so that you get the Amber on my turn. I don't know if that's better or not. I'll play Ronnie. I'll play Umbra. Your turn.
All right. I am going to say Sanctum. I'm going to play Potion of Invulnerability.
Yeah, we returned to last game.
Bulwark is going to blow up the Umbra. I'm going to play another Bulwark. I'm going to play Lord Golgotha with a damage pip. Going to take out Inca. I'm sorry, I'm just not used to having this many creatures. I am going to reap with
Stormstrong 1. Oh.
Joya. I'm going to reap with Champion Anaphil. I'm going to reap with the Grey Rider. The Grey Rider is going to send Champion Anaphil into the Snack Lifter.
Okay. The 57 SAS Alliance, I love it. I love to see it.
Alright. And it's your turn. I'll draw 3. Also check with 8.
Okay.
I gain 1 for your Forum of Giants.
Yep, there you go. I'll play Doom and the Martyr. I'll play a Bond. I'll play a Bond. I'll play Borden the Redeemed. And take hostages. I'm done. I will answer all of your 3 power, all of your million power guys with my 3 power,
1 armor guys.
2 armor guys. Yeah. All right, we'll peep the deck after this game, Stormstrong. So this is the championship deck.
All right, I am gonna say Saurian. I'm gonna play Amphora Captura. I got some draw icons somewhere in this deck. I'm gonna play Citizen Tricks and Steel. This Citizen Tricks is gonna reap and steal. And then Dreadmoon Decimus is gonna get busy, I think. He's gonna fight one of the Abons. And I'll exalt to kill the other Abond. And then Centurion is going to reap. And I will tell you to go ahead.
Yeah, this game been over.
I'll get 1 for the Forum of Giants. Draw it to you. Tell you to go ahead.
I'll say Sanctum. I'm gonna special delivery this stupid idiot.
Oh, he's dead. And purged.
Hadroth's Wall, play Hallowed Shield. I just reap twice.
Reap.
I don't know. I can't even reap. I literally can't reap.
You can't reap. You can't reap.
Literally cannot reap. I'll fight this idiot, I guess. Okay.
I will forge.
I draw from Duma. I didn't draw a second card, so we did it.
I have like a pretty metal dis turn.
You literally don't have to take it. You just.
I'm gonna say Sanctum. I'm gonna play Bulwark.
You never have to call this.
I'm gonna reap with Bulwark. I'm gonna reap with Champion Anafil. I'm gonna reap with Bulwark. Lord Golgotha's gonna fight Ronnie. He's gonna assault 4 him down. I'll reap with the Grey Rider, who's gonna ready Bulwark, and then I'm gonna reap with Bulwark. I'm working on Rule of 6 and Bulwark there.
There you go.
Yeah. Helm all in.
New to Keyforge is having a bunch of units to your opponent's none good. No. Usually it's not good. Generally, usually not. But that time it was. All right, another one in the books. 3-0.
Shut
3-0. And we haven't had many of those.
Yeah. Not in this tournament, at least,
Yeah.
right? All right, what did Stormstrong cook with over there?
Let's see. Okay, let me finish
See what he
this.
cooked with.
Hello?
Excuse me. Producer? Did we get some
Producer that we haven't hired yet?
producer? Did we get some
Let me do this real quick.
did we get
3-0.
ah.
Yeah.
All right.
Alliance of Matthias.
All right, so what was the
It was 2 decks, right? 2 AOA decks.
okay.
Make an alliance.
And so the format was just AOA?
AOA Sealed Alliance, right?
AOA Sealed Alliance.
Yeah.
Awesome. Awesome.
AOA Sealed Alliance.
Barehanded. Crush. AOA Sealed Alliance. God, that's got to be a fun format.
Yeah, for real. That sounds really fun.
Oh,
The Brendan stockpile too.
God,
Yeah.
you won with Hallowed Shield in your deck.
We love that.
awesome. Double Cermeros, though. Cermeros goes a long way, especially with like Hadros Wall. Seraphic Armor.
That's
You just
good,
make
yeah.
like unkillable Cermeros.
Maruk.
Orb of Invidus, the game just gets real slow. Oh my.
Jeez. Oh man, this looks like such a great tournament. This deck is so janky. It's 57 sats.
Yeah, no.
Look at this. It's beautiful. Those are the 2 decks used.
Principal Scar and
So Scar is 50. Use the Brahma from Scar and the Sanctum from Scar, and you left out the logos.
the Bad Penny logos.
The Bad Penny logos. Those logos does not look bad other than that bad. That Bad Penny kind of drags it way down, which is funny. Yeah, it's good logos actually. All right, what was the other one? So you use the
It's got rid of the Mars.
Dis from this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, this
Dis
is
is
really good.
Yeah, Life Ward. Hysteria Life Ward, right? Like
That
you
is
just
super
crush
good.
some people.
You got Library, I love Library, not finished with
And
you.
Invidus, like
Yerk is good. Streak,
yeah.
Goalkeeper.
Yeah,
We like all that.
That's a good this side.
You didn't want this Full Moon Triple Glimmer Untamed. This Untamed is like close to being playable, but it's got 2 Save the Packs and
yeah,
3 Glimmers.
So if it had like some
I don't know what
burst,
you do.
it had some burst, right? Because like the Lupo's good, the Rustnar at least has like a role that it can play. And then like Triple Glimmer, depending on what was in the rest of your deck, you could do some stuff with.
This
But,
Mars is also looking pretty not good.
yeah, Triple Proliferator.
2
is
Think
something.
Drones though.
Triple Proliferator.
It's something.
It's got
something.
Mars.
It's got 1 Mars first.
and Orbital Bombardment.
It doesn't like have much. Yeah, Orbital is like okay, but
Yeah, Orbital and Mars are pretty good.
I would say you
Mars
definitely made
first.
the right call on houses. But good job.
Yeah,
Congrats.
that's pretty cool.
Carrying. How many rounds did you play? It was like 4 or 5. Or did you like do a cut, or how did it work? Swiss. 5 rounds. Did you go undefeated?
I like how the both of those AOA decks were sub 60 SAS, and then when you combine the best efforts, they're
I'm telling you, you can win, and I mean, you guys have seen the decks that the decks that I've won with during the AOA Nationals tournament. I mean, like
they're not good.
They're not good decks. You can win AOA with bad decks.
Yeah, you just got to know the format.
Yeah,
you just got to know like what to play around, and lots of nail biters and great plays.
The thing about AOA is most of the decks are not that good, so you're all kind of on the same playing field. Just gotta make do with what you got. Make some cute plays every now and then.
Yeah, if you've got like a trick.
Yeah,
that's the thing. Is like
one trick will win you the game.
Yeah, a lot of AOA decks don't even have a single trick, but like Life Ward Hysteria could be enough to win you a game. So
one player with board wipes in my deck was just bigger and more efficient at fighting. There you go. Yeah, Binding Irons, Recursive. Yeah, that was a good one. That was a really good one.
Your deck was bigger and more efficient than fighting. Yeah. Yeah, AoE creatures are like like just smaller in average than Coda. That was like part of the paper rock scissors problem with AoE versus Coda.
Was didn't
that,
fight
like, your
well.
creatures were just worse.
Yeah.
You had like there were like I don't even know how many common creatures that had 1 power in the set, right? 17, 12. Guess I'll keep. I got a feeling this deck is about to get pantsed. This deck is gonna get pants.
Play Eddie. Your turn. Wall bang bang and fight twice, splashing 5 damage each time.
Oh,
that's crazy.
All right, gonna say that deck is okay. I can't play this. I'm gonna say Sanctum. I'll play a Bond, and then I'll discard Hadros Wall.
Oh, because you
and Hallowed Shield.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'll draw 3.
Yeah, it's whatever. You might. Oh, you should play Hallowed Shield probably, because you might draw again at some point, right? I mean, if I borrow it, who cares? Is it going to be like game break if I can heal something? And I mean, maybe it will be. Maybe a heal's a heal, right?
It's a it prevents damage.
Yeah. Oh, it doesn't. Okay. Yeah. Either way. All right, I'm gonna say Star Alliance.
But like, if I play the Hadros Wall and you just steal it,
that's very bad.
Like,
yeah, I'll buy them, discover, and take this tide. And I will play Diplomat, a Gung, and I'll make Eddie Star Alliance for the turn. I'm gonna give him Light of the Archons. I'm gonna fight a Bond. Play Xeno Training. And I'm done.
Alright, gonna say Shadows. Gonna play Umbra. Gonna play Whistling Darts. And then I'll play Hidden Stash. So 1 damage to a Gunk. And we're gonna Hidden Stash this. And it's your turn. I will draw. So you go ahead.
Logos. I'll fight Umbra. The most violent Eddie of all time. Binary Moray. Novu Archaeologist. Master the Theory. Your turn.
I will say Untamed. I'm going to play Amber Spine, Mongrel, and Ink of the Spider, and I'll stun the Binary Moray. I'm going to Persistence Hunting for Logos, and then I'll Soldiers to Flowers. And I'll tell you to go ahead, and I'll draw 4.
Okay. We'll Star Alliance. I will Reap with a Gun. I'll make Archaeologist into Untamed. Oh, this is a power value one. Never mind. 1 and 3, 2, 5, 4.
It kills one of your guys. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I'll play Crash first then.
Okay.
I'll play Crash. I'll select a preservation. 2, 3, 4. I guess I can keep. I'll keep Nobu instead of Eddie. I'll reap with Crash. Play Can. I'm done.
Can. I guess I'll say Shadows, so you steal one. And I'm just going to swindle, so I steal 3. And I'll tell you to go ahead. I'll draw. It's like a very mediocre swindle, but it was only going to get worse.
I'll say Shadows and steal one.
Excuse me.
I will Hornswoggle your Hallowed Shield. Okay, I have the Safer Sorry and a Booby Trap. So I could Safer Sorry to archive a bunch of my friendly creatures so that I don't Booby Trap myself. Is that too cute? Or I could just like kill your Ink of the Spider and then discard Booby Trap. It's not that big a deal. Yeah, I'll just do that. I'll do 5 damage.
Like the only one that the 2 creatures that are fine to archive are like
I could do like these
gun.
dudes. Yeah.
You still had Eddie. There's like an argument to do it to Eddie, but so
I'll discard Booby Trap and I'll play One-Eyed Willow. Say check with 6.
I guess I'll say Sanctum. I'll play Doom of the Martyr. Healing Blast. I guess I'll have picked up my archive so that I can equalize. I'll say check with 7, and it's your turn. I'll draw 2. This deck is deck is dire.
It's pretty bad. I'll say also Forge.
It's like not even the same. It's not even the same league. I think this deck loses to Strong's AoE Sealed Alliance
And
deck.
like either one of those decks.
Either way.
I'll say Shadows. I'll play Secret Needle. I'll play Gas Pipes. I'll borrow the Hallowed Shield. Gimme. I'll fight Duma. Steal one. I'm done.
You fool. I am going to say Shadows. I'm going to play 2 Umbras.
You Forge.
Oh, I wasn't expecting to.
Yeah, the Helmon Rivera game should be good.
And then I will Snack Lifter, the Seeker Needle. That's right. I can steal artifacts. I guess I'll blast a Gung. And then I'll play Little Niff right here. Some Hyper Steel Umbras. And it's your turn. I'll draw 4.
I'll say Logos. Pick up the archive.
My guy's about to get mind bulleted.
Oh, yeah. Alright, I'll play Info Exchange.
Mind bullets.
Yes.
Alright, so Duma dies, so I'll draw 2.
That's telekinesis, Kyle. Okay. And then I will Theory or Conjecture and grab the top 2. Okay. Okay. I'll play Forgive or Forget and archive. I'll archive Info Exchange and Eddie.
God.
Seems pretty good. I will unstun. I will use Novu Archaeologist to archive a card. The Mind Bullets, or is it Forgive or Forget? I think it's probably just Forgive or Forget. And then I'll play Tall Mage.
Did we like talked about Rivero's logo side for Alliance, right?
I think so. It's pretty solid.
The logos in that deck is really good.
Yeah.
It's got a lot of,
let's see. I
a lot of good tools at disposal.
I played Info Exchange, Mind Bullets, Theory of Conjecture, Knowledge is Power, Tall Mage 5. Okay, I'm done.
I am going to say Untamed. I'm going to play Full Moon. I'll play Nox. I'll play Song of Spring. I will not shuffle anything. And then I'm going to Soldiers to Flowers. I'll just get rid of that and that. And that's it.
Very cool.
Urge. It's your turn. I'll draw 2.
Very cool. I'll say Star Alliance. I'm going to Biome Discovery. Go to the top 2. Discard 1. I'm going to Lay of the Land. All right. Draw. I will Force Field onto this Novu. And then I will use Crash to use Novu to read. Worded. Ember. And your turn.
I am going to say Sanctum. I'll play Chael the Safeguard. I'll play a Bonds. I'll play Borden the Redeemed. I'll play this Take Hostages. And I'll say check with 6. You'll Forge. And I'll draw 4.
I think I counted the Forgive. I can't remember. Maybe I didn't. Either way, it's fine. Okay.
I don't know how I'm supposed to win.
I will have Gas Pipes fight Chael.
Okay.
Oh wait, I will Hallowed Shield Gas Pipes. I'm a genius. And then I'm gonna Cement Shoes. And then I will I'm gonna Kerwallop and do 1 to each creature. Cannot be dealt damage, okay.
Oh. Gas Pipe's dead.
He still has 2 on him. I gain 1. Then I'll Hornswoggle the Secret Needle and do 1 to Bond, I guess. Okay, I'm done. Check with 6.
Alright, I guess I'll say Sanctum. I'm gonna Harder They Come and purge the Moray. Borden is gonna capture 2, and then a Bond is gonna reap. And it's your turn. I'll draw 1. So you go ahead.
There you go. By the way, we're actually going to stream tomorrow. We're going to play the Star Wars deck building game.
Yeah. It's pretty fun. Solid like small box game. If you're looking for like a quick game, small box, self-contained. It's very comparable to Star Realms. Star Realms if it was Star Wars themed. So
Star Wars Realms. I'll say logos, pick up the
Star
archive.
Wars Realms. Ascension Star Wars Realms of Dominion.
I will... Information exchange.
Oh, come on, dude.
I will... Information exchange.
How dare you... How dare you stop me from stopping you?
I'll BDQ gas pipes
Catan soccer.
and Borden.
How accessible is it for non-gamers? If they play, I would say Slay the Spire. So first off, it is only heads up. You were past the point where I can stop you. I've got a Ronnie, but that's it. If they, I find that deck builders are very polarizing when it comes to people who haven't played a lot of games. They either pick up on it really quick, or there you go, it's that. Or they're just like horrendously confused by it. So, but if you're like want to play the game with like your significant other who may not be a gamer, it's like Star Wars, and so if you're playing like Chewbacca and Han, they're very good cards, and you're encouraged to have them. And if you're the Empire, you're encouraged to blow them up, right? So there's a lot of things that like deck builder, because deck builders are kind of like abstract in nature. I think for a lot of people, it's really hard for them to understand what it is that they're trying to accomplish when you're putting cards in their deck, and a lot of people just kind of cram everything in there, and their deck gets junky. The twist of being able to blow up your opponent's cards in the middle is really interesting. And then there's like a bunch of neutral cards that both people can buy, right? So both people can work with Jabba or IG-88. So if you're like a Star Wars fan and somehow not a gamer, then you might enjoy it just for the flavor. And interestingly, the game is not 100% symmetrical. So I think it would be really easy to just make like Luke and Vader the same card, but one for the Empire and one for the Rebellion. They're different cards. They do different things. They're the same price. And it's like Luke confronting Vader on the Death Star Luke, not like Farm Boy Luke.
I always liked how most of the time in the Star Wars games that Fantasy Flight's put out, Luke and Vader are like opposite sides of the same coin as far as their design. Like in Star Wars Destiny, Luke was like whenever he attacked, you drew a card, and Vader was like whenever he attacked, your opponent discarded a card. Yeah. So stuff like that, I think it would like fit really well.
Yeah. Have you been successful getting your wife to play other games? So
I think if they like Star Wars, then
I think the main selling point to this deck building game is that it's Star Wars.
It's not necessarily. It's probably not going to be better than other deck building games. It probably isn't going to be better than Star Realms, right? But it's Star Wars.
Yeah. Oh man, this hand's like, I guess like, you know what? This hand's all right. I'm gonna say Logos, and I'm gonna play Lab Work and archive a card. And I'll tell you to go ahead, and I'll draw one.
All right, I'll say Saurian. I'll play Forum of Giants.
Uh-oh.
I'll play Dreadbone Decimus. I'll play Cornizon Octavia. I'll play Citizen Tricks. And take that. I will Siren Horn Cornizon. Your turn.
It's got a pip on it.
Oh, it does. Lost Cities, Patrick Splendor, Ticket to Ride. Yes, those are things, definitely really easy to teach, right?
Things of that nature. Yeah, so if you played those, then this game's not a stretch. It's not like the Star Wars LCG, which even was a hard swallow for a lot of veteran card gamers that I tried to like get into. So I don't know. The Star Wars LCG was like a super acquired taste.
It is. I love it too.
I love that game. There's so many cool things. There's so many cool things going on in that game, but man, trying to teach people that game.
I miss the pod deck building system, and I wish more games did stuff like that.
Old Bruno. I'll play a Mace's Asp, and I'll play an Umbra. And it's your turn. I will draw.
Saurian. Game 1. Saurian, Goliathop's draw. Citizen Shrix.
There's nothing even to steal.
I didn't play that.
I don't know, you tell me.
I could get Omega Giga Cute, and I'll fight the Mace's Asp. Then play Shrix.
Steal the amber that you laundered.
Yeah, it's like if, it's either discard the Shrix or kill a creature and have the same situation. Alright, I'll fight Umbra with the Dreadbone, and then I'll Exalt to kill Bruno. And I'll Reap. I'm done.
I literally needed one creature to survive.
Yeah.
I needed a single creature to survive. Okay, I guess I'll say Brobdar. I'll discard this Loot the Bodies. I'll discard this War Song. I'll play Gengar Chieftain. I'll give the Gengar Chieftain a Phoenix Heart. And it's your turn. I will draw.
Okay. Sanctum.
Needed just one creature to live.
Bear Shirgoya, do a damage. Ardent Hero. Bulwark. Your turn. Joya gets me an Amber 2, and I get one for form.
Alright, I am going to say Shadows. I'm going to play Umbra and... Urchin and Steel. I will play Ghostly Hand and Steel. And then we're going to Dusk Runner to the Gengar Chieftain. You better kill me. Go ahead.
One for form. I will say Dis. I'm going to play Imp Spectre. I'm going to Gleeful Mayhem. This is going to be some stuff. Okay. So the giant's going to die. So I'll do there. Oh, I'll slap the bear star, it's fine. She'll die the damage. I'll slap Bulwark.
Okay, so Gengar Chieftain dies and goes back to my hand. The Phoenix Heart does 3 to everything.
You get that back, then I get a card.
The Decimus dies.
Decimus dies. Hero takes none from the Gengar Chieftain, maybe? That's what I was wondering that too. The Phoenix Heart.
Return the creature to his hand and deal 3 damage to each creature.
This creature gains, so I think it does.
This creature gains, yeah.
Anger. Okay. Alright, then I'll play Snoret and Cinder and Break Key. Threatening to play a game of Break Key over here. Your turn.
Snoret captures 1. Alright, I guess I'll say Logos and put my archives into my hand, and I'm gonna say I'm gonna play Spectral Tunneler. I'm gonna play Ganymede Archivist. I'm gonna play Bat Drone. I'm gonna Neuro Siphon. Unfortunately, doesn't do anything. I'm gonna Phase Shift Gengar Chieftain, and the Bat Drone is gonna fight the Ardent Hero, and I'll steal 1. And it is your turn. I will draw 5. So check with 8.
Alright, the game went from the forum. I'll say Saurian. Play Pterodactyl. I'm going to capture 2 with Octavia. I am going to play Thero Centurion.
Good lord.
I'm going to play... Actually, I'll play Thero over here. Play Dreadbone Decimus and Exalts to kill the Badron. Or the Archivist. Then I'll fight Badron. Alrighty. Capture 1 with Snurret.
Okay. I am going to fight the Terror.
Yeah, I think I could choose one to do the Inspector destroyed.
Fight the Pterodactyl. Anger Chieftain.
So I could have done it before Anger went back to the hand.
I'm gonna play Troll. I'm gonna Ganger Chieftain the Troll into the Thero Centurion. And then I'm gonna anger the Ganger into the Coruscant Octavia. And it's your turn. I'll say check with 7. I'll draw.
Forum. Say Saurian. Unstun. Lower power. Okay. I will reap. City State.
It's like I needed the Coward's End at some time, not in this stack of cards right here.
And I'm done.
I guess I'll say Logos. I'll play Ganymede Archivist. I'll knowledge his power to archive a card. And it's your turn. I'll draw 3.
Forum, Forge. Okay. I'll say Sanctum. No. Yes. I'll say Sanctum. I'll reap. Play Commandeer.
Joke's on you. You've already captured all of them, Amber.
Yep. Play Golgotha. Play Bulwark.
You do damage with Golgotha.
I'll do a damage to the troll. Grey Rider. Golgotha into the Ganger Chieftain. Potion. And I'm done.
I'll say Shadows. I'll discard Bad Penny. Play Saw Maul. Play Magda the Rat. I'll give her Dusk Runner. It's your turn. I'll draw 4.
Oof. Alright.
I have the cards in now.
Okay.
I believe the game is over.
It is definitely over. I have Market Disc now too.
Yeah, okay.
So, yeah. Ooh-wee.
Yeah, I needed... you killed... I needed 1 Shadows creature to live, because I could have just Phoenixed, and I would have been fine. So I, played 3, 2 of which were, elusive or whatever, and I was like, maybe I'll be
Surely
good.
they'll live.
Maybe I'll be in good shape, but
Helm Holland's freaking stomping. Straight stomping.
it's just like here's some creatures. You're gonna deal with them? No, I guess you're gonna lose.
Just stomping. It's gonna have the best.
I had a key.
You did not.
Yeah, I did.
I don't believe you.
I had a key.
I'm not buying it. Okay. Next game. I'm all versus Rivero. Here we go. They're both 2-0, right? Yeah, they're both 2-0.
Well, that deck actually has removal.
Yeah,
so.
this is going to be a game.
It's got GAC. It's got stuff like that. So. This deck had a it had a exile. I think this deck is insane.
Yeah. That's more than pride. It's for a top seed. 3-0s probably are going to be seeded. Maybe a goodbye. Very possibly. Somebody asked me if we're doing best of 3 for top cut for this tournament, like the whole top cut. I think it just depends on.
It depends on if we think. It depends on if we think Woe is around the corner or not.
Yeah, that's what I said. And if nothing else, probably for the top 8 would make sense.
Yeah, we don't have any indication that it'll be out. I mean, we still
they're packing boxes now.
Okay.
We do still have like a lot of more group stages to go. Yeah. I think we're like a little over halfway.
I wonder if we have to accelerate our schedule.
We could always do all Keyforge streams in a weekend. It's like almost done if we do that. So if we'll I assume we'll know like a couple weeks before we'll start shipping, right?
Yeah, we'll just knuckle down. 12.
4.
Oh my god. I forgot this deck has this card. Jesus.
I'll keep.
I'll mulligan. This card. Grim Reminder.
Oh yeah.
That's how you beat the GAC. GAC, and you're like, okay, Grim Reminder, get all the Saurians back.
Like all the Saurians are just like, oh god. It's
they all have play effects.
2 Strixes, the Dreadbone Decimus's murder stuff. Yeah.
They all have play effects.
Though, okay, like, we through 2 games of Helmon, we've taken like 1 disc turn, or 2 disc turns. Something insane.
Because the Saurian and the Sanctum creatures are so sticky.
Yeah. Grim Reminder, the titular. Will Grim Reminder be in Grim Reminder? It's actually, is Dis even in Grim Reminders? Do we know that? I don't think we know that.
Can you imagine how miserable? I'm first.
Damn.
I'm first.
Damn.
I'll start by playing M4 Captura, which seems like an okay thing to begin the game with. So you go ahead.
I'm gonna buy Discovery.
Okay.
I'll erase the tide. I'm done.
That's it?
That's it.
That's it. Alright, I'll say Saurian. I'll play Forum of Giants.
Here we go.
I'll play Pterodactyl and Dreadbone Decimus. Decimus is like a card that's like... So, like, you know all those creatures that are like, I'm okay at fighting, that are like big powers? Dreadbone Decimus is like one of those who's also very murderous towards smaller creatures that are hard to kill, right?
Yeah.
That's where... I'll draw. Tell you, go ahead.
I'm going to say Logos. I'm going to Master the Theory.
Okay.
Archive 2 cards. And then I'll BDQ to get the Pterodactyl.
Okay. My turn.
Yes.
Forum. I'm gonna say Saurian. I'll play Citizen Tricks and Steel. And then I'll reap with Dreadbone Decimus. And I'll tell you to go ahead. I'll draw 1.
Logos. Pay up. You got caught slipping. I'll forgive or forget.
You have only actions.
guess BDQ, probably, definitely. Or just Purge. No, I don't know. Okay, I'm done.
All right, I get one for the forum. I'll play. Sorry, Dis. I'll play Drekker. I'll play Stirring Grave. I'll archive this pterodactyl. And then I will tell you to go ahead and I'll draw 2.
I will say Shadows. I'll pick up the archive. I'll booby trap. I will play Secret Needle. I'll cement shoes there. I will Kerwallop. Gain 1. I will Safe or Sorry. I'm done. Check with 9.
I'm gonna say Saurian. I'll play Pterodactyl. I'll play Cornus and Octavia, and I'll tell you to go ahead. I'll draw 1.
Forge. So Star Alliance. A gun. Saurian. Gak. Biome Discover. Discard Light. Play Kincan. Your turn.
You get 1 for forum. Dude, I cannot believe this draw. This draw. Okay. I'm gonna say Dis. Here's 1 for Kincan. I'm gonna mark of Dis Kincan. This has been in my hand. All those clunky turns that I took, I've been trying to get this, and you've played like 20 actions. I'm gonna Implosion.
Yeah.
Hey, you're gonna play your Binary Mori? Is that what you're gonna do? I'm gonna play this Gleeful Mayhem. Look at all this shit. It's your turn. I'll draw 3.
Okay, I'll Forge.
Oh my god.
I'll say Star Alliance. Play Crash and a Force Field and a Reap. Your turn.
Get 1 for forum.
Boom.
All right, I'm gonna say Sanctum. I'm gonna play Commandeer. I think it like the double information exchange was insane as well because this deck really only steals with the Shrix, right?
Yeah.
I am gonna play Golgotha. I'm gonna pound Crash Muldoon with the thing. I'll capture for Commandeer. I'll play Techno Knight. I'll capture for Commandeer. I'll play Grey Rider. Golgotha's gonna pound. Capture for Commandeer. And it's your turn. I'll draw 4. I had like this super reactionary hand, and you were just like, okay, well, I'll just play all my actions.
Childred, Hornswoggle, doesn't matter. Secret Needle, Greater. Rider, your turn.
Okay.
I'll get 1.
I am going to say Dis. I'm going to play Break Key. You will break your key. I'll play Imp Spectre. I'll play Snoret. And it's your turn. I'll draw.
I'll Forge.
I literally can't believe that deck got 3 turns in a row, 4 turns in a row for him.
I'll say Star Alliance. I will Lay of the Land.
I like considered dumping the hand earlier. I think that's what made me so irritated because I was like, this hand is dead. What if you don't play stuff? So
play operative. I will selective preservation. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm done. Form giants. You do forge though.
I'm so mad at the way I played this game. I am going to say Sanctum. I'm going to play Bulwark. I'll play Barrister Joya. I'll capture onto Bulwark. I'll play Potion of Invulnerability. I'll capture onto Barrister Joya. And then Golgotha is going to fight Shoulder Id. And I have nothing for you to steal, but Shoulder Id will die because of the assault. And it is your turn. I'll draw 3.
Okay. So Logos. BDQ the Barrister Joya. And Storm counter. I will play Theory or Conjecture and play the top card. For one I will. 3 cards. I will play this Tall Mage. Who is 7 power. I'll play this Archaeologist. It's 5. And I'll play Mind Bullets. For 6.
Alright, I'll inspector the last card in your hand.
My borrow.
I'll lose my own Form of Giants.
Your turn. Form of Giants.
I'll play Theros Centurion, I'll play Dreadbone Decimus, and then I'll City State. And it's your turn, I'll draw 3.
Logos. We'll fight. I'll play Mores and Eddie.
Alright, I'll get one for Form of Giants for the first time in forever. I'm going to say Dis. I'm going to play Cinder. I'm going to play Sinestra. I'm going to break key. I'll make you forge 5 keys to win this game. I'm going to be miserable. You're going to be stuck here listening to me!
I forge.
Good.
There you go. Well, Logos. Information exchange. I'll reap. I'll archive. I'll reap. I'll archive. I'll reap. Your turn.
I'll get one for Form. Elise. The Grim Reminders in the bottom 3 cards, by the way. Man. I think it's the classic Logos versus non-Logos draw.
Yeah.
Because you get, at some point in the game with a Logos deck, you get to pick your hand. It may not be the turn you necessarily want, but at some point you get to construct a hand. And then this deck, I was stuck with like all my powerful reactionary stuff. Because there's probably a turn in the game where if I Mark of Dis you, I win the game, right? If I just Mark of Dis at the right time, I win the game. But that's not what happened. What happened instead is I was trying to engineer that turn, but you didn't play a creature for there's like 6 turns.
Simply just don't ever play creatures. That's how you beat Markadis. All right, last game. I'm on Slithering. You're on Dr. Rat. This is for a win. This is for a single win, I believe. Yeah, this is for a single win between the two decks. All right. Which deck is playable?
Dr. Rat is.
Yeah, Dr. Rat's definitely playable.
Dr. Rat had a game.
It's got really fun Brobnar.
Dr. Rat steals.
I like Logo Shadows Brobnar a lot as like a combo in Coda.
Yeah. I actually think there were a lot of really fun Logos Brobnar Untamed decks.
Oh yeah,
because Alarm Charlatan of the Zoo was one, right?
Is Rivera the best deck in the field, you ask? That's a good question. I mean, it was the former TTR champion, took down Light Tasker. Never forget.
Rivera is definitely a deck that gets better the more reps you have with it.
Yeah, it's solid.
Because it's got a lot of play.
It's certainly...
It's got board wipes, it's got artifact removal, it's got steal,
it's one of the more fun to play Dark Titans decks that we have, right?
All of your Amber on Dr. Rat. Yeah, I think Dr. Rat's a little bit better. $17.
Okay, I'll mulligan. This deck is bad. What's the sass on this guy, you think? Can we get a sass check on Slithering?
Xylia?
What's your estimate?
Dude, if it's 49, I'd be surprised.
I was going to say like 46. I mean, someone to
it's 58. Slithering Xylia is 58.
58? That's crazy
high. Is that
high.
what we actually checked?
That's insane. What a good deck.
I think if you're playing Sasscat, the deck's fine, right?
I don't know.
I think it's fine if you're playing Sasscat, because like your opponent is going to be generating 40 amber, right? Your opponent's going to have to interact with you. That deck's fine in an environment where you're actually interacting.
Play Independent Seed, I'll discard Key Charge.
See, look at that. Look, that looks like a deck with much higher sass right there.
Yeah, that's not a turn you want to take in that deck, though.
All right, I am going to say Logos. I'm going to play Library of Babel. I'm going to play Batdren. I'm going to play Ganymede Arcanist. I'm going to play Lab Work. We'll archive a card. Yeah, I'll tell you to go ahead. I'll draw 5.
Play some ineffective cards.
All right.
Do get 2 amber. Your turn.
You know what's really dumb? The fact that this Neurosiphon has not worked all night. Say Logos, Neurosiphon. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to Lab Work. And we're going to archive. And I'm going to draw Library of Babel. I'm going to reap with Ganymede Archivist. And I'm going to archive. And then I'm going to Knowledge his power for 3. That's right, burst, baby! And then Brawny Protection, we're going to reap with the Bat Drone to go to 8. And I'll tell you to go ahead. Say check with the 8, draw 4.
I'll swindle.
You swindle me? You're going to swindle me? Alright, I'm going to put my archives into my hand. I'm going to say Shadows. I'm going to reap with Umbra. I am going to play Magda and Bruno and Naughty the Thief and Mace's Asp. And it is your turn. I'll say check with 8. I'll draw 1.
I'll say Untamed. I'm going to discard Ink of the Spider. I'm going to play Soldiers to Flowers. I'm going to Persistence Hunting Shadows.
How dare you?
I'm done.
I'll Forge. I will say Logos. I'll draw Library of Babel. I'm gonna read with Ganymede's Archivist and archive a card. And then I'll read with Bat Drone. And I'll tell you, go ahead.
I will play these guys for you to fight.
You idiot.
I guess.
You
I don't know.
Fool. You have walked right into my trap.
Yeah, I know. I understand.
Alright. I
have not forged a key.
I am going to say
Oh, you mean like all night? That's a great question.
I think it forged one key.
One?
I think I was able to forge a key with it.
Yeah, it says 2. I had 2 keys against Rivero.
Oh. Slithering did?
According to my unreliable scoring. Yes. Yes, it did.
Okay. You know what I'm going to do?
Just do whatever you want.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to play War Song. I want to gain an amber every time a creature fights this turn.
Sure. Cool.
I am going to... anger the Bat Drone into 1 Abond. That Abond. And then I am going to Ganger Chieftain the Umbra into that Abond. Oh, and I'm gaining from the War Song. And then I am going to Ganger Chieftain the Ganger Chieftain into the Abond. And I'll gain 1. And then I'll anger the Umbra into Doom of the Martyr. I'll gain 1 and steal 1.
AOE Untamed is probably the worst house. I think it's probably the worst house by a lot.
I have a Phoenix Heart, but I think the Phoenix Heart gives you an out.
Yeah.
So the Phoenix Heart's going right there. But no, I hate AOE Untamed far more than I hate Worlds Collide Brobnar.
Shadows, special delivery. I'll life for a life. I'll draw 2.
Boomst.
To 1 million guys I need to kill, so let's get Magda. I will play Umbra. Nepenthe life for a life. I'll play life for a life. I'll blow up Naughty. I'll discard Umbra. I'll play Hidden Stash. Archive. Your turn.
Alright, I will forge.
Tentalin's misunderstood. Tentalin's like
Tentalin's
fine.
actually a fine role player
Yeah.
in certain situations. So the 9 power on Tentatlin is interesting.
Yeah.
Right. Like there's like circumstances where the 9 power makes a lot of sense in Worlds Collide. All right, I'm gonna say Shadows. I'm gonna play Subtle Maul. I'm gonna give Dusk Runners to Old Bruno and Mace's Asp. And then I'm gonna play an Urchin and steal 1.
Going to sleep.
I'm gonna reap with the Mace's Asp and steal 1. I'm gonna reap with Old Bruno and steal 1. I'm gonna reap with Umbra. And there you go. I'll tell you to go ahead.
I sleep. Yeah. Yep. All right.
It's that easy. That's how you do it. Steal every piece of amber they ever make.
There's a deck in the trash. No wonder it's trash. We got it from Crit Camp. No
It's gonna be on our Crit Camp diss track.
Yeah. They purposefully fed us bad AoE decks because they were scared.
Yeah.
of losing.
We still almost beat him.
I did beat.
Did you beat Lyle or Mittens?
Lyle. Wait, no, I didn't even play against Lyle.
I played against Mittens.
I lost against Mittens.
I played against Mittens, and the game was really, really close.
We had a good game too.
Did Dr. Rat get eliminated? It's a shame because this deck was.
It's cool.
It was almost great.
That Brobnar is like something to look back on, right, for Alliance, because that like Brobnar is really cool.
That's the AoE Brobnar that does some repugnant.
It's Coda.
Sorry, the Coda AoE that Dakota AoE.
The
Coda Brobnar that's just straight up repugnant.
It's so fighty. 2 Ganger Chieftains, 2 Angers, and a Relentless Assault.
Yeah.
And Warsong, and Loot the Bodies, and Coward's End. It's kind of whack. It just needs like burn the stockpile or something. It doesn't have any way to stop Amber.
Yeah, if it had like a Crump or a Bumpsy and a War Drummer maybe. Ooh.
But it doesn't have that.
But it
doesn't got that. So, all right, so Rivero is 3-0, and then Halmallen is 2-1, and then Dr. Rat 2-1, or 0-2. Sorry, 1-2, and then Slithering 0-3. By a lot. Points differential, -7. Perhaps the worst points differential we've ever seen. Yeah, yep, and definitely in this tournament.
Yeah.
It's going to be tough to beat that.
There's some decks that have done pretty poorly, but...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more. So that is halfway.
Okay.
Right? It was 12 total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
so halfway,
7. 7?
We can always do some bonus
1,
streams
2,
to catch up
3,
if we need to.
4, 5. 5 more.
I figure we'll probably do like a blitz into the WoW release, right? So something along
those lines. Yeah. For sure. I mean, like, ideally, WoW comes out next week, and we just finish this out in like a day.
Yeah.
We play WoW for an entire day. Because I'm going to definitely...
Because we'll crack and play. And
I mean, like, I'm ready to take a day off work or 2
to
stream all day when WoW comes out. Sorcery is going to be soon.
Yeah, we'll definitely do some sorcery stuff too.
Yeah, we're talking about that a little bit. So sorcery might be as soon as like next month or in May. I don't think they haven't said exactly when, but their shipment stuff and their like packing is getting close to done.
Yeah.
So I think it's like sorcery and WoW are very much on the same sort of track as far as like their production, but I think sorcery right now is like a little bit ahead of where WoW is, but even though their Kickstarter finished like 6 months before WoW. So let's not give some credit to Ghost Galaxy. But yeah, they are shipping from overseas.
I was going to say, they're shipping from New Zealand, plus I don't think they've ever done anything like that.
Not shipping from New Zealand.
Whereas Christian Peterson is like old hat at getting stuff out.
And plus they're printing the stuff.
Yeah. He had a company that ready to print the stuff.
Yeah, that's pretty useful.
He had like a proof of concept print, ready to go. So
yep. So that's what's coming in the future. Tomorrow we're gonna do Star Wars deck building game.
Yeah.
Just to kind of get that
DBG.
Get that video out there. But it looks fun.
DBG.
So check that out tomorrow if you're interested in that. And that's all. We'll be back Wednesday also for more level 7s. That tournament's close to it's definitely way over halfway. It was like, close to the finals though.
Yeah, it's close to the top.
There's like a few more weeks of games.
There's like we got the last games for everybody.
Yeah, the last games.
Because everybody's still in play, which is cool. So
it's a good term. It's fun.
Yeah.
All right, thanks for watching.
It's just so fun. Eddie's coming in. Oh,
jeez.
Here he is. Here's Eddie. He's ready to go.
Yeah, he's done. All right.
All right.
Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye.
Take care.